Most teens know that using a mobile phone while driving is a bad idea, but nearly 60% of high school seniors do it anyway. Now, a new free app called Drive Scribe is turning the mobile phone into a driving coach that rewards teens for safe driving. Will England founded Drive Power. It's a company that creates software like Drive Scribe to improve driving performance and help us all stay safer on the road. Will joins us this morning with details. Good morning to you, Will. Thanks for doing this.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
This is so important. First of all, tell me a little bit about the dangers of texting while driving, particularly for the teens.
Right, so car accidents today are actually the leading cause of death for teenagers. Distracted driving is a major contributing factor to those accidents. So just a couple quick statistics. Sending a text message while driving down the highway is the equivalent of driving the length of a football field blind.
Wow.
It's quite similar to driving drunk. So this is just an enormous problem which is ever increasing.
Gosh, you paint such a scary picture, but it's the reality of it. So I'm curious, what inspired you personally to make a difference?
Well, personally, building products which actually provide an unequivocal social benefit is very, very compelling to me and the other individuals involved in the company.
Well, how can a smartphone app then actually help teens drive more safely?
Right, so the first thing that we do, of course, is remove the distracting elements of a smartphone.
Okay.
So blocking phone calls, email notifications, auto-responding to text messages, but going much further than that, actually, giving a real digital driving coaching experience to the driver in real time. So that means providing audio and visual feedback with respect to current posted speed limits, changes in speed limits, features of the road such as upcoming turns or stop signs, really aimed at helping novice drivers establish smarter driving habits right from the very beginning.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, I remember when I first got my driver's license, it's a scary thing. There's so much to understand and learn about driving in the first place. All these distractions obviously get in the way. And I know the parents are always very tentative when their kids first start driving. And especially now with texting and driving, it's such an issue. So how can the parents get involved in this process with them?
Right, so parents are involved right from the very beginning. There's numerous ways in which they're involved, such as immediately receiving notifications if their teen, for example, speeds for just a bit too long. They can also view maps of their teen's trips in real time, all on Drive Scribe, but it also is just a great way to have a conversation with their teenager about how to actually become a smarter driver. By having a bit of a post-play analysis, if you will, sitting down with their teen after a drive, reviewing performance and understanding areas for improvement.
And obviously, ideally, we love the idea of the parents and the kids communicating more and being able to have these open discussions, but are you finding that teens can be resistant to being monitored?
Well, actually, one of the very innovative things about Drive Scribe is our reward system.
Okay.
And we've found that teenagers really like using the system because of that. So I'll explain a little bit. Parents can actually sponsor smart driving for their teenagers. So it's the first time that's available. And what that means is that as teens use Drive Scribe, as they improve their performance, they actually earn points which can be redeemed for real rewards. So gift cards from their favorite leading retailers, for example. So this really isn't just the stick, it's also the carrot as well, and it's a mutually beneficial system for both parents and teenagers, which we think is just great, and it's led to a lot of success in adoption.
Oh, that's great. I love to hear that, and I know a lot of parents will too. Where can they find the app?
Again, it's free to get started on iTunes and Google Play for Android, and also on drivescribe.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Will. Great information and obviously a wonderful app that's hopefully going to keep our teens a lot safer on the road. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you again for having me.
Thank you. And coming up next on New Mexico Style, you don't want to miss this. Details about the happiest and most colorful 5K run on the planet.